back. Yes, it was premiere. Let's check out those scores again. Arthur is on 17. David, at the moment, a very strong leader on 41 points, and I've been slicing. It's our final letter game. And David, your selection, please.
Thanks, Richard. I'll start with a consonant, please, Lily.
Certainly. Starting with a B.
And another one, please.
J.
And a third.
D.
Vowel, please.
Oh, no.
Another vowel, please, Lily.
A.
And another vowel.
No.
A consonant, please.
P.
A consonant again.
S.
And a final consonant, please, Lily.
And to finish, C.
Thanks, Lily. Here's the clock. So, David, the very last word of the night. How did you go?
6, Richard.
And Arthur?
5, Richard.
What was your 5?
Jibes.
Jibes. And David?
Spaced.
Spaced. Jibes and spaced. Both sound good to me.
Space jibes with me, fine for 6.
G'day.
It's actually an 8 in the
Looking on the road.
pedicabs, which are another word for a trishaw, those 3 wheeled conveyances. And there is a fascinating link between pedicabs and chess, because the pawn, which is that small foot soldier, literally means foot soldier, coming from pedo for Latin. It's also where we get the word peon for peasant. But a wonderful 6, and pedicabs are possible 8.
Excellent work. So our score for David, 6 points. Well, that's the last of the letters for this Thursday night, but let's move on to the numbers once again. And Arthur, what would you like this time?
Second time lucky. I'll try again with 2 large and 4 small.
2 large and 4 small.
I'm working on the road.
And last numbers game today, 10, 8, 9 and 7. And the 2 large, 50 and 25. The target to reach is 494.
Thanks, Lily. Here's the clock.
Just fixing up the road here.
Well, Arthur, how did your choice serve you?
I'm afraid I could only get 498 this time, Richard.
4 off the target. David?
492.
Okay, you're a little closer, so take us through your method, please.
10 times 50, Lily, is 500.
10 by the 50 is 500.
Minus 8
Cowbells.
is 492.
Musical
Is
cowbells.
492.
So, very simple. 1 step, 2 off the target. But could you take us there precisely, Lily?
I could, and David actually started off in a great way. To get that 6, if you take away the 7 from the 9, that gives you 2. And if you take away the 2 from the 8, that gives you 6. And 500 minus 6 is 494.
The precise answer. Well done, Lily. Being as close as he was, David gets 7 points. That means our scores now. Arthur on 17, David 54. Well, 10 points are up for grabs now as we head to the final game for tonight, the Conundrum. So let's have a look at it right now. Tonight's Conundrum, and your time starts now. David, what did you think?
Is it binocular, Richard?
Well, let's see if you are correct. Let's reveal the conundrum solution. And it is, indeed, binocular. Well done. So a further 10 points to David, and that makes him a very decisive winner tonight. And Arthur, it's been great play from you. Thank you very much indeed for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a pleasure. We'd love to give you a Macquarie dictionary to take home, so thank you. David, once again, we look forward to seeing you tomorrow night, a further carryover champion round.
Yes, thanks very much, Richard.
And David, of course, we'll see you. I was interested by that derivation of ochre that you mentioned a little bit earlier. I hadn't realised it was such a relatively recent word.
It's true. It is surprising, and in fact, even more recent is the female equivalent of ochre, which is ocarina. Not to be confused with that torturous-sounding little wind instrument. It looks like a little egg, but sounds more like a slaughtered goose, particularly when my daughter plays it.
Thank you very much, David. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. And good work tonight, Lily.
Thanks, Richard. I'm looking forward to my pizza now.
Beautifully divided, I'm quite sure.
Yes.
See you tomorrow night, Lily. So that's the show for tonight. How did you score? If you did particularly well, perhaps you should come in and play on the show. Go to the SBS website, that's sbs.com.au/letters and numbers if you'd like to register. Otherwise, simply join us here again on Letters and Numbers, same time, 6 o'clock. Good night.